So you're about to see a tutorial on how I got this color. Now I'm not done with it because it definitely did not come out exactly the way that I wanted. But what I did learn from the process is that 613 blonde is not as easy and like a breeze as I thought it would be to work with. What I wanted was I wanted ash blonde roots, and then I wanted this to just not be so yellow, and this is what I got. You'll see in the video what I use, and I'll talk about it a little bit more. But before we get to that, let me show you guys what it looks like from the back. In all, this isn't exactly what I wanted. I'm not mad at the roots, and I'm not mad at the ends. I'm just mad at the final product as far as the way that I did it. I definitely could have done better with the roots as far as taking my time. But what I realized is that, like, since the wig was already made, it was much harder to get in there and not put too much of the brown and get it everywhere. So out of fear of getting it everywhere, I didn't get it close enough to the root, and then like I think I took it down too far in here. Or if I was going to take it this far in here, I should have took it that far back here. But all of this is a learning process. This hair is super full, and I love that because you don't need as much hair. But I believe I did use all 4 bundles, so it's very full. Like, I don't know if you can see how thick that ponytail is, but this is some very full hair. Okay, so let's jump right in. I did remove the elastic band, that way I can get to the hair a little bit better, because I am going to be dyeing the roots. It's best to dye the roots when the lace is not attached to a wig because it's flatter and easier. Here I am getting my supplies ready. Some toners, some developer. This is my ash brown, dark ash brown permanent hair color from Wella. This is the one that I picked, and I'm not pleased with it. So next time I'll probably just get an ash brown hair dye from like a box dye from Target. I think that would have worked better, but the dark ash brown was darker than what I wanted. And then I was going to mix it with the 20 volume developer, or I did. And then I mixed that up. 1 part hair dye, 2 parts developer. So I'm just going to take a comb, and a rat tail comb at that, and just section the hair in very small sections, and just try to dab it on the roots as best I can. It did get pretty messy, and I think it's more so because, first of all, I'm new to this, so practice makes it better. But I really didn't know where to stop, like how much I really wanted, and I kept second guessing myself. Also, because this lace closure is already on a wig, the closure is not flat, it's curved. So it made it a little bit harder to get in there, and then I was afraid to get it on the roots. So in parts I didn't get it as close as possible. But again, I'm going to continue to try and practice and perfect this because I'm determined to find the perfect brown girl blonde. So I know I'm going to get a little bit, or probably a lot of bit of hate on this video, and people saying they don't like it. This is just another step in the process. This is all a learning process, and I'm sure if you're new to this or new to anything, if you documented your journey, there would be, you know, steps in the way, I guess you would say, that were not so pretty and perfect. But I did want to share this with you guys, so I guess you would know what not to do, or what to do but just do it a little bit neater. So here I am on the other side, and I just couldn't figure it out. Like in the back, I should have did a little bit more right there, but I didn't. That's pretty much all I did. I had an issue with getting it on the hair as well. It just, like I said, was getting really messy. So next time I will do the lace before I add it to a wig, or you can also do it on a mannequin head. There's the center part that I'm going to be using. I should have took it further down. I used a piece of foil to separate the left side from the right side as far as the parting goes. And I kind of fast forward through, but this is kind of painful because it did come out so messy. So basically, just learn from my mistakes. But since it is still a beautiful wig, I'm not going to just chalk it up as a L. I'm going to go ahead and dye it a different color in the next video. So let me know if you guys want to see me do like a nice winter gray, a navy blue, a pink, a lavender. Let me know your thoughts, and whatever gets the most votes will be what I do. So off camera, I went and toned the hair to get rid of that yellow with a T15 toner and a 40 volume developer, and these were my results. So you guys just seeing what transpired with this wig. I went ahead and tried my best to take it to the next level, but I don't think what I actually had in mind is really what transpired. This is my blonde 613 blonde hair from Westkiss that you guys seen last week. I watched a few tutorials here on YouTube, and let me show you guys what it looks like on, because I don't even know what it's going to look like on, but it definitely isn't what I had in mind as far as before I went to Sally's, I made note of what needed to be done to this wig to get it to where I wanted it to go, and then it just didn't transfer and come up how I wanted to. So first thing I'll say is blonde. 613 blonde is definitely not the easiest to work with. Let me take it down so you guys can see it a little bit better. This is their 613 blonde. When I received it, it was straight, but I was pleasantly surprised to see that, like, through the process of toning it and basically washing it and conditioning it, it had a nice body wave to it. I did, like, how do you say it, comb it like very bone straight and let it air dry like super straight, so some of that body wave came out. I feel like toning it, it was that yellow color, and then after I washed it, it's more of a gray, super duper ash tone. I kind of want it to be a little bit more warm. For the ends, I just pretty much used my Wella toner in T15, one part that, and then 2 parts 20 volume developer. Actually, I used a 40 volume developer, which is where I think I went wrong. I think I should have used the 20 because the 40 was super strong, and I still left it on for about half an hour. I think with the 40 I could have left it on for about 5 or 10 minutes, but because I went so far, it's super duper toned. It is air dried, it's not pressed. I don't really want to put heat in it because I'm going to dye it again. So I figured, what's the point of putting the heat in it? It's not really styled. Like I said, I just wanted to show you guys the color more than anything. So leave some suggestions on some colors that you guys would like to see for hair, because at this point I pretty much can dye any color. I really want to do some navy blue hair, but I don't know if I want to use this hair. I can do like orange, I can do pink, I can do like purple or lavender, and I think anything will take to this. So let me know what color you guys want to see with this hair. Again, I'm not mad at this color, and if it were done a little bit more neat, I would rock it. But because I did not do the roots as perfect as I would like, I'm just going to keep it pushing and try something else to make it look a little bit more presentable. So for the roots, I did an ash brown, but I don't know, when I got to Sally's, I had both kids. You know, Sally's is always very small and narrow. I have vlog footage. If you watched my latest vlog, and you see how my son was screaming in Sally's, so just kind of like, I ended up picking up the wrong toner. I have to go back later in the day and get the right toner. And as far as the ash blonde roots go, I did use the Wella permanent hair dye, but I got dark ash brown instead of getting regular ash brown, and it's a little bit darker than what I wanted. And again, I did not apply it exactly how I wanted, so it was just a disaster from the beginning of not being able to go in Sally's and get the right products. But yeah, it's a learning process, and I definitely know what I would change the next time I try this, because I definitely would try it again to get it right. Let me know what color you guys want to see next with this hair. It's super full, it's still super healthy, and it still has all of the body and all of that. It just is not looking like neat and professional to me, so I want to keep it pushing. But I'm actually not mad at the color. Like, I would actually rock this in public if it were done a little bit more neat. So if you have any suggestions, I can do like lavender, I can do like green, pink, blue, purple, whatever fun color you want to see, let me know and I'll do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. Also, check the description bar for a link to the original video on this hair, as well as a link to the 613 blonde this was originally. And I'll see you guys in the next one.